Hello, everyone. I am back with a slightly less disgustingly loud microphone. This is a replay from my stream last night, actually. This Mahey guy actually zealot all into me, which actually got me very tilted. I think he was the last game of the night before I just got off and decided, you know what, I'll take it. Kinda fumbled my wid screen here mid-recording. What he does actually is, fairly annoys me. And you'll kind of see what I mean in a second. So, we start off, right, doing your basic, probe scout, or so I think. Let's just watch this. Wait for it. Bruh. So what he does next is fairly annoying, but it kind of wastes all of his economy. What he's going to do is, over the next couple of minutes, right, instead of focusing on early game harassment to really kill my economy, right, which he could have done with a couple of adepts, right, 2 adepts, send them across, if you're doing a gateway opener, and just bully my probes. Instead, I put photon cannons up. I know what this guy's going to do. In fact, he has 2 gateways going up right now doing his proxy gateway. And if you're wondering, Hans, why do you sound so quiet? Or quieter than you do? I turned my microphone volume down. I'd be saying, Hans, why'd you do that? Because I realized I was extremely loud in my recordings. And I thought it was just because I had my my headset volume up. No, I'm just loud. So, spare you guys your ears. I am also a tad sick, so I apologize if I sound weird. I always sound weird. I sound even weirder. I'm sitting here just droning away, just gassing away, doing my thing. Building more gateways. I wonder who has a better economy. I, for some reason, have not messed with my drones yet. Once again, if he zealot rushes this, he's going to slowly start bringing zealots out via these 4 gateways. He probably should have had a core back here at like a minute. He probably should have had a core there at a minute. And just, proper, morph these into gateways, because they build a lot quicker if you do that. Or I finally do it. Okay, I don't build 2 for some reason. If we go into actions per minute, my current is 50. I don't exactly know what my APM total was during this game. However, what I do know is that my next game, I had an average of 67. I went up another 10 APM. Or actually more than 10 APM. So I'm getting there. My average is getting higher and higher the more I play. This takes so long to do. You could have had, Tempest or something down. It's 3 minutes. I'm kind of still kicking myself that I lost to this the first time I went with this guy. The sheer Florenzio-ness of this is just, ugh. Even Florenzio would be ashamed. Don't know who that is. It's a StarCraft guy who apparently is a sewer mermaid that brings his tactics from the depths of the sewers. So it's at 4 minutes, and I'm building a robo facility because I'm going to spam out mortals. Because I'm the firm belief that if I have enough immortals and I beat his zealot run, I'm just gonna go for his main, and then complete wall off with as many photon cannons as humanly possible while I do it. Yes, I'm getting a robotics. I have all my gas going. I even have another expansion going. pretty late for me to have another expansion. I should have that by at least 2 minutes, but Wall off. He's got even more of these. I think he's warping in more. God, they're so slow when you do them this way. It's so slow when you warp them in this way. Build a cybernetics core, please. If you're going to do this, build a cybernetics core. It takes literally, you can do it by like 2 minutes and have this out by 3. Why are you building more building more pylons? Why are you... What? Is it for your population? You could build those at your base, you know. This is definitely an all-in, because he has full drones, but he can't expand. He has screwed himself on expansion. Here I come with the Immortals. They're going to play a very pivotal role in this. I'm also getting a robotics bay. After that Immortal comes out, you already know what I'm grabbing. The one thing against any bio ball that makes it much easier to deal with. So I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna drone scout. Why? Because I feel like it. Start building a thingy here eventually. Here he comes with the zealots. Does it start building? Start building? Start building? It starts building eventually. Photon cannons open up immediately. I don't notice at first, for some reason. Or maybe I do, and I just, like, am like, really? No, I know what I was doing. I was on stream, and I'm like, are you fucking serious? I was very annoyed with the guy. Trying my best to take as many out with the Immortals that I have. I think I eventually start a thingy. He goes with the surround with the Zealots, so I just start microing as best I can. I want to check out my APM. I'm up to my APM, God. I queue up this, and I'm just microing away. And I think I actually I get a little worker to go and build a pylon over here for me. Who's gonna build a pylon there? And my goal is, if I can't get this guy out in time, I'll just drag him over to the newly made pylon. The warp cannons. And that's exactly what I do. The pylon gets done, and out they go. And I do have to pursue with my Immortal, but he's not gonna have a fun time as I pop out with these guys. There's still a second pylon. Jeez. And he does not have the economy for more zealots. I mean, he does. He really could have had me here if he just sent in more zealots. I don't know what he was thinking. Oh, no, he doesn't. He doesn't have the economy. I'm looking at myself. Hold on. Is that me I'm looking at? No, he has a lot of economy. What does he use it on? Is he starting to get more zealots, or he just goes from nothing to a bunch really quickly? Is that 2,000? 2,000 minerals. Excuse my cat in the background. Okay. What is he... He's spending it on warping and zealots. Once again, I am very sorry for my cat in the background wanting to get in the room. She knows if I'm not answering the door, that she has to wait. And she is deciding she does not want to wait. Yep, and there we go. That was that. My average is 41 APM in that, which is really low for me. Well, on the lower end of the spectrum for me, but, like, why? Why would you Zealot all in and not do gateways. You could have charge lot. You could spam charge lot and then screw my big old Colossus over. And then again, I'm just going to spam as many Colossi as possible. But that's neither here nor there. Probably not going to spam Colossi. I'm probably going to be that one dickhead who gets a Void Rays. Go on to the next game. We have yet another replay. This time, I'm fighting a Zerg. This is one where I maxed out at 67 APM. Now, this guy plays like his namesake, at least in my opinion. He did say HF right before the game started, but it's weird that the recording doesn't pick that stuff up. Replay, at least. I'm going to go do a scout. I have a feeling. Who's going to follow the point of view of my scout? Because I have a feeling. And you might be thinking, Hans, what's that feeling? I'm feeling a hatch gas pool. Just gas in the pool, maybe even a hatchery, right? So here I come. I see the gas. And then I see the lovely spawning pool. So I know what exactly is happening. I know what is going on. I know he's going to send Zerglings across the field. He's going to send his stupid overlord over, which is completely going to ruin what I do, because I decide, for some reason, I don't know why I always do this. My starport's in the front. Should be in the back. But I start my wall off. It's going to take a while for his overlord to get here. Look at him. Oh, gross. Let's see. I'm not seeing a single Brenda yet. Brenda has not come out. Susan hasn't come out. Karen hasn't even come out. Is he just focusing on Zerglings? He's just focusing on Overlords and Zerglings, it seems. He does have a hatchery. It is Hatch Gas Pool. I kind of expected this. I get as full of a wall off as I can, and I just go to town on my photon cannons. I eventually tell these guys to mine gas for me. Overlord pops over. Little Overlord. Look at him. Damn it, Brenda has me scouting again. I just want to sit on a pillar. I don't really like scouting, especially not with these Protoss. Usually shoot me with their cannons. Or they beam me with their Void Rays. It's not fun. It's even worse. They shoot me with bullets. He comes over, sees my wall off, says no. I, of course, am building my Stargate over here. And I have this guy out here. You might be thinking, Hans, why do you have that guy out there? Well, it's because I could see the Lings coming. And I make it clear to him, hey, I see your Overlord, and I see your Lings. So I pull back. Tries to attack it, but I don't think Zerglings are matched for my probe. I bait him, you know, I decided to be a little nuisance. And I think I get my starport opener. Yeah, he's got him upgraded too. He was ready. He's got roaches coming across the field. So I'm on the back foot. I probably should have gotten my starport out faster. I probably could have. I could do it right now. No, I can't, because I don't have 150 gas. Probably what I was looking for. Probably what I was waiting for. If I start building, I see there are roaches coming along. I don't see them. I end up seeing them, trust me. I have these guys here training. But he's gonna, I think, morph these into Ravagers right outside my base. which is not fun for me to deal with. I do see this. I'm not getting baited. He comes through, and I see it, so I send these guys over. He move commands past me, which I've done that before, so I can't really say anything. He morphs these right in front of me. There's nothing much I can do. At least, well, not nothing much I can do. I just don't see them. They're not in my range of vision. I'm getting an Oracle out. I'm tickling this thing to death. My little sentry. I come over here. I start tickling. Does have to be careful. He's going after the pylon. It only shuts one down. They doubled up on my pylons. I build another pylon. I hit the shield on this guy, and I just go at it. This usually, for some reason, hasn't been working. I go out here with my Oracle, and I just play in house. Right? Now, he does eventually, I don't know when, I think he does build AA at some point. But I send my Oracle over, because I'm tired of it. Tired of this shit. He's gonna do an inject. He only got one Brenda, though. He should have another Brenda right here, I think. That's just my opinion. Having a second Brenda for creep spread and everything like that. He's getting a Spore Crawler. I have this ready. I have another one being built that I think I Chrono Boost out. I don't remember if I do or not. I'm getting another Zealot just so I can have him hold position right. I am, of course, fortifying as best I can. I don't realize my cybernetic score is off, though. That's one thing. Getting some Phoenixes, just because he saw that I have Oracles, so I felt that he was probably... What is that? I felt that he was probably going to go Mutas. Or Vipers, or something. Got more Lings right here, just waiting. Got an Overlord right here, just waiting. I'm getting in these guys right here. And I'm sending in Oracle. He does eventually get two Brendas here, but Brenda here and Brenda here. Oh no. I get a couple workers. I realize I can't kill that thing, so I leave. I get a worker though. Come over here. Pop by. I go to kill a worker, and I'm like, no. So I've already lost that. So I send this guy back from whence he came. And I do spot the Lings. I also found out how to pick them up all at once. I mean, not all at once, but I found out how to chain pickup. But I do spot the Lings. I don't have energy in either of those. I go, that's it. I'm getting me Mallet. I'm, of course, building a Void Ray. And I'm just... None of these guys have energy, so I just go, whoop. They run away. I decide to go scout. What do I see? Do I not see him? I don't think I see him. They go that way. So I start scouting just in case. I thought I start scouting. I eventually do see that Overlord. I come over here. I'm like, excuse me, what are you doing? Just staring at him directly in the eyes. What, do you want anything? No. I pick them all up again. Okay. I'm getting Tempest out, my usual Sky Toss build. And I'm as ready as I can be. Shut up, phone. Give me an alarm. Now he does have more Brenda out. Back before the war, I could fly and transfuse. Off of creep. Alright, Brenda, let's get you to creep. Come on. Have all day. Good Brenda. I think they kind of have like a hair-like thing. Then they have the weird tentacles coming out of their back. Absolute Eldritch abomination. It's starting to get creepy down. I do spot the Roach Warren. I thought it was an Ultralist den. I don't know why I thought that, but I did. I do see this Overlord, and I make it clear, hey, I see you. And move command for some reason. Does eventually build a base here. Well, I'm getting a nice fort. Yeah, I don't want my Oracle again, because I'm like, does he have any proxy hatcheries? And I'm trying my best to get my economy up. He does have a better economic advantage over me, but he's sitting on so many minerals that he could be using to build more bases to get more minerals and more gas. I think if he would have taken these two bases and this base at this point, would have been in a much better position. I do kill that little drone that's going over there, though. But, like, at this point, he could take a bunch of other bases. Hell, even this one, even take the gold. You know, you can actually collapse this and, break the Zelnaga Tower and then break the rubble that it causes. Or you can do what one Terran player did and just shove your, like, base right here. That is a lot of gold minerals, too. I'm building a little proxy base right here, because I saw what I thought was an Ultralisk den. Not. Evo chamber. I do see the Evo chamber eventually. But because I thought I saw Ultralisk, I think you already know what I'm going to do. I do eventually start really hammering out production of my aircraft, as I usually do on normal, regular, schmegular Sky Toss builds. He is definitely building, but he could build more. So he is building Overlords, so he can build troops. He's getting Hydras out. There's so many. I mean, I can kind of understand it. And all Hydras, though. So, he used injects from both, I think. You can't do... I don't think it works that way. At least, as far as I know, it doesn't work that way. I see how he's doing it, though. Very interesting. Doing, like, a cycle inject. Not doing it both at the same time, but he's doing is he's injecting this one. When this one's done, he's injecting this one. No, so on and so forth. He could have two queens at each base doing that, but stress. I do scout this with my little oracle that survived since the beginning of the game. 4 kills. And my other oracle here. I'm really getting ready. I even have a carrier being made. Why do I like carriers so much? I don't know. He does have quite the amount of lovely Hydralisk So, Hydralisks are no joke. Here I go, moving my army out. Getting greens ready, spreading creep tumors. Yeah, honestly, I would not take this base until I had creep over here. And honestly, same with this one, but you can have creep over there really quickly. Actually, this one I'd be more inclined, because it's closer, it's easier to defend. This one. This one I'd probably take, this one probably not until I have creep over there. Be able to get creep over there pretty quickly, though. I'm not all that good at my creep spreading skills, though, so... Be building another creep. Got a couple heat. You can use this one. Spread it a bit farther. He does have some Vipers out. Very, I love how weird the roaches look. Does have Vipers out. Gonna be the bane of my existence. He does have a lot of larvae. Which he should probably build troops already. Actually, he doesn't have a lot of gas, so I can see why he's not. I take out the Spire, because I'm not having it. That's my first target. My next target's the spawning pool. Once again, I'm not having it. He does have some Overseers, just in case I have DT. And I walk away. I see those Vipers, and I'm like, no. Absolutely not. I do kill an Overlord. Attempting the supply block. I don't think I ever do. He does get ducked off on my Tempest, which did not think worked that way. Now, probably if I would have micromanaged a bit better, I probably could have handled it. I probably could have handled that situation way better. He does end up getting way more Hydralisk. But I already went in on a Martel. Why? Because I thought there would be Ultralisk. That's the only reason why I packed as big of a punch as I could. God, that's so many Overlords and Hydralisk. I mean, I know why. Still, I think those Overlords are going to pop out soon, by the way. I do go after that. Because he's going to go for an attack at me, and I say, no. I do go in. I see all of these Overlords pop, and I'm so confused. I come up here. I make sure he does see these. I don't mean to show them to him, but, you know, they're there. I get ready. My Phoenixes do engage the... At least I thought they were going to engage the Vipers. Viper does go down, at least. At least one of them do. But my entire force is absolutely screwed, because I did not micro. I did not, as you can see, I did not micro the slightest. So that was completely and utterly my fault. So he's going to come across the field at me. However, I already had reinforcements coming. I kind of figured that attack may or may not fail as soon as I saw the mass Hydralisk. Just to get some up, he's going to come at me even more. I do think I proc this shield. I don't think I do, actually. What? I proc the shield? You proc the shield. These guys were going to be sent to another base. Instead, they just sit there. I'm peppering these guys down. I leave. He loses high ground vision. Which I think is the thing that screws him over here, especially when I pull out the Immortals. I'm not letting that flank happen, so I say no. He does kill my Immortals, because that's a lot of Hydras. But he's pushed back, because he knows my Tempest outrange him by a lot. And if I micro, which I am doing right now, as you see, I'm very much microing, which that's still low APM, but his average is 102 right now. He's microing heavily. Now, I only got about 100 APM. Now it's going back down. I'm like, okay. The worst of it is done. At least that's what I thought. Right? However, I still have to find out, how am I going to bust through it? I did not know if that was the majority of his force, because as said, I was convinced he had Ultralisk. Because I mistook the Roach Warren for the Ultralisk Cavern. Oh, Zerg buildings all have mouths. Hatchery? Mouth. Mouth. Oh, that's a roach in there. A roach. Factor, I don't want to see a mouth. Mouth. Kind of a mouth. No mouth. Mouth. I don't know why I'm deciding I'm gonna see, you know, where a mouth is on a Zerg building, but I've decided so. Maybe that's the mouth. World may never know. Oh wait, hold on. Let's go back in time a little. He does come over here with some Hydralisk. I don't think I noticed this. I don't think I ever noticed this. Did I clear it out that well? Oh, he move commanded into it. Oh no, I did see this. I wondered what the hell was going on. He move commanded into it. Okay. Maybe that was going to be a troop rally. I don't know for sure. So I just continue building my last little immortal, and I get ready. I have Sky Toss, and I have Mech Toss. And I will be damned if I don't bust through that wave of Hydralisk, and possibly Ultralisk, because once again, I'm still convinced they have them. He does have an infestation pit, but he doesn't use infestors. Infestors would really screw over my entire army. I go out. This lovely force. It does not look like much. But, trust me. It is damage incarnate. I see a lovely little overlord. He is getting some lings, actually. I do take out an overlord. I start to go after the workers as well. He sends over his forces. And I just completely go after them. I am not having it. I take out the Vipers. And I just continue. I think one of my Colossi do go down. But, it's not really the end of the world, considering I still have a bunch of Tempest, another Colossi. GG's. He played a very elegant game. But, yeah. That was all I had for this particular episode. I hope you enjoyed. My first wins against Zerg and, you know, my first PvZ and PvP wins. Wins. Because, yeah, I've never been able to beat Protoss or Zerg. I've only ever played against, you know, Terran. So actually being able to do that, and also while getting up my APM much higher than it was before, makes me feel good. Not gonna lie. Makes me feel real good. That's all the time I have for today. And, you know, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, good rest of your night. Once again, Purple channel in the link in the description below. Same with the Discord channel if you want to pop in. And I will see you guys next time.